Good morning, ladies and gents. I hope you're having a beautiful day and that you're ready. Look at this camera that I found in my parents' basement. It is amazing. This is a Miju Olympus AF10, if I'm correct. It's a 35mm f2.8 and I'm taking it to Nepal. We are going to Nepal, Kathmandu mainly, and some other cities that have been recommended. I'm bringing kind of funny gear. I need to show you, and I'm a little bit stressed out because I'm flying Air India, which I've never done before, and I don't know how strict they're gonna be with my carry-on bag. If you know anything about photographers, or carry-on bags are like extremely heavy, so hopefully this is gonna be fine. But let me show you what I'm taking here. We've got the one trusted A1 with my 24-70, which I think is gonna be a great all-rounder camera for going to shoot street photography, daytime and stuff. 70-100 because there may be some mountains in the distance. I wanna take closer up shots, maybe yaks. I really wanna take photos of yaks. I really want to take photos of yaks. I need to find a yak with mountains or maybe in small streets. Join me on those adventures, we're gonna make it happen. But well, let's see if we make it with all that gear to Nepal first. Then I have my everyday camera, my Sony RX1R2. I was hesitating to leave it because I'll have this one, but maybe for video I want to make a video around the experience after a few months. I've got a Lumix S5 2X right here with the 24-18. I actually want to make another video for my French channel with this camera, and then this camera that I just told you about with this film, Hector 100. I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna make a video with just trying this camera. Some mics, DJI mics, a tripod someone gifted me, which is great, but it's a video tripod, but I use it for photography. This camera is not coming. This is my very old, one of my first camera. I took this on a trip to Japan when I was 18, and God, so much fun with that. OnePlus Open also, for some photos in the street when I really want to be light with nothing in my hands, and memory card. And all this is going in here in my Atlas bag. Okay, here we go. Here's the bag. This is probably, I mean, I weighed it last time and it was like 16 kilo. Honestly, we gotta pray that airline is good. It's not low cost, so hopefully it's gonna be all right. Got some gloves. Let me show you the rest of the carry-on. I've got a few more goodies in the bag. I just realized I'm running into an issue, guys, which is I don't want to take my A7S III, but I want to take the 16-35, but I don't have those caps for the lens nor for the camera, which is super annoying because I don't know how to do it now. So here's the clothes. My trusted red jacket, some lion's mane mushroom. It helps with focus if ever needed. Some cables, clothes, more clothes, filters, light, another small one, headlamp, this jacket that has been with me everywhere, which I absolutely love, extremely helpful. A journal, I'm gonna write, I've got a lot of stuff to write from Christmas period and from New Year's. I love to keep a diary. I don't write in it every day, but I tried for a bit. Now I do every now and then. And honestly, this is gonna be it. This is not too much, but the issue is this is super heavy, so I hope it will be all right. And I don't know what to do with the camera. Let me know in the comments, how do you guys deal when you don't have those? Is there something else I could use? I don't know, carton box, anything, but I don't want any dust to go in the lens. Don't laugh at me, but this is literally the best solution I've found so far. I'm gonna take the camera, I'm gonna put this piece of carton, and I'm gonna use rubber bands to keep the carton in place. Honestly, I've seen it done in some shops, repair shops, so hopefully it's gonna be all right. That's clearly not. Oh God. What I would recommend anyone or would like to do again, but in extreme circumstances, you gotta do something. And then I'm gonna put it in the closet and it's not gonna move, so should be all right. Let's get to the airport. All right, made it to the airport and I had to leave a camera behind. So I'll share it with you in a second and which one. Wasn't easy, but let's try to check in, get the boarding pass, see if I can make it through with all my gear without too much issues. I'm already tired and this hasn't even started. Almost at the check-in. Hope it's gonna be okay. Okay. Voilà. Merci. Ok, pour ce soir. Ok, super. Merci. Bonne journée. Woo! All right. made it. No questions asked about my carry-on luggage, which is absolutely awesome. Get the ticket. Now on to check-in, and I gotta tell you guys, so we have a stop in New Delhi, just a few hours, and then straight to Kathmandu. And over there, I'm gonna be meeting someone you know that I've shot a few times with that's been helping me. I'll let you guess maybe in the comments. I'm excited, and yes, I'll tell you which camera I haven't taken. I'm kind of curious to see if you already guessed which one I actually had to leave behind. And it was a difficult choice because it's a camera I love, but yeah, I was like, does it make sense to take it or not? Well, you let me know in a second. Let's see if we're gonna have to unpack the whole bag at security, because that may happen. Honestly, in the US with TSA free, that doesn't happen for me, but since I'm on a French airport, I may literally have to remove everything from the bag because I have all the cameras in there and the lenses, and not all airports are kind of skilled to know that it's just camera stuff, so I don't want to unpack the bag. I do not want to unpack that bag, honestly. Wait, look at these images. Look, it's so weird. I don't know if it's supposed to represent photography or anything, but all the skies have been sky swapped. You can absolutely tell. I mean, everything's transformed, obviously. It's just a surprising, especially those. Like, the sky just doesn't go well with the photo. It's just weird. The lighting is completely off. Like, the sun is lighting up one direction, but the light is hitting the other. No, but come on, look at this. How does this make sense? How does that image even make sense? I know it's art, but it just looks very surprising. Alright. I made it, and my bag did not make it. They're definitely gonna open it. I didn't take my camera stuff out, so gonna have to do that now. All the gear. They just removed everything from the bag, all the cameras, and they're scanning it again. So I'm just gonna repack it after. Made it, let's go! That was quite something. Let's try to get to good. So here's the camera I left behind. First, you gotta understand, I had the A1 with the 35-1.4, 70, and the Holy Trinity, 24-70, 16, 35, and 70-200, right? I also had the Sony R1 RX2, I absolutely love, but it's hard to say the name. And it's a 35 f2, and it's great. It's small, it's compact, it's tiny. I use it in so many circumstances. I've used it extensively during my holiday. But right now, I felt like it was redundant, honestly, to have that camera along with another 35-1.4 and it's 16-35 and the 24-70. I was like, wait, why am I bringing this everyday camera when I know I'm gonna be constantly taking photos? I'm gonna constantly be either on my A1 or on the Lumix, or playing with something else on my film cameras. I felt like it wasn't fitting the gap that I was using it for most of the time, because this is a photography only trip, right? And so I'm gonna be shooting all the time. So I made the hard decision to leave it at home. Will make my bag a little lighter, and the decision actually to which gear to use a lot easier. And this is something that's huge. Whenever I'm taking a trip, the more gear I take, the more paralysis I get when I'm going to choose what camera, what lens to use. So sometimes less is better, and here you can see I clearly have everything, but most of the days I think I'm gonna spend with the 24-70 and the 35-1.4 in the pocket. We'll see how it goes. Right now we need to make it to New Delhi. Let's go. Long flight ahead. I think I'll get some sleep if I can. It's overnight. Okay, New Delhi. Got a few hour stops and then heading to Kathmandu. I managed to sleep quite a few hours. Woke up maybe an hour before landing. Definitely didn't eat breakfast. Let's see what there is in New Delhi. Alright, food-wise, I'm not sure what I'm gonna take. This is basically the options, and I really don't know what the dishes are, so I think I'm just gonna take a dal tadka and we'll see what it is. Are you ready to see? This is what we have. We have a dal with some bread and a plate. It smells good. I'm excited. Photography adventure starting. This video may be a little weird. I'm actually filming everything on the GoPro because I didn't take my A7S III because I'll be meeting Jeremy, that you know, who's my editor. We've been working together for 3 years, We went to the marketplaces, we went on several trips also together. So he's joining me in Nepal. We'll be making videos. I'm actually gonna make a video about his photography because he's also a really good visual storyteller. So I want to share more of his work with you guys also, so you can see. I think he does beautiful things. There's something with photography is that when you travel, and I travel just for that, I get to spend a whole day just trying to create, you know, and really observe what's around me. And when I'm with the family and stuff, which I also love, I'm always split between focusing on spending time with them and also taking photos. It's kind of hard to go all in on travel photography, which is why I love to do those specifically dedicated trips. First of all, they replenish you in terms of, or at least they replenish me in terms of inspiration, because I get to try new things, see new places, discover new cultures, all that. I also get to spend time with other creators, which I absolutely love. And last but not least, they're good because I can create some videos for the channel and then use those videos later in the future, you know, even if I'm sitting down at the office and stuff and I want to use some cool footage from places, those videos are like perfect, and those photos are kind of portfolio photos that stay with me. So I'm excited for that next adventure, and I gotta say that Nepal is gonna be a surprise. I'm not sure what to expect. I didn't fully plan the trip. At least I want to see a yak. If I see a yak in the mountains, I'll be happy, but for that I'm gonna have to find out how to get there and how to do it without taking necessarily a helicopter. I think in Nepal I'll ask the hotel, or I'll ask some guys, even you guys on the YouTube and Instagram, some of you gave me some tips, so I'll try to keep digging. This is the gate. I'll see you in a few. Alright, so I'm hesitating because whenever I get to a destination, I kind of want to start taking photos from the beginning. But when you're with all your bags and everything at the airport, it's not necessarily the best, easiest time to take photos. So, well, how do you deal with it when you guys travel? Do you have your camera at all times with you, or do you leave it in the bag until you settle at the hotel, or do you take it on the way? Because sometimes there's cool photos to take with the taxi drivers and stuff. So depending on how it is, in Kathmandu at the airport when I arrive, I may or may not take the camera out and start taking some photos on the way. Let me know what your philosophy around it is, because sometimes I do think creating, documenting the way to get to a place is also interesting. And I heard the landing at Kathmandu might be a little tricky, or like it's kind of impressive. I'm not sure, but right now can't see anything outside in Delhi, which could make for interesting photos too. But yeah, I'm off to Nepal. All right, made it to Nepal. Super excited. Now the mission's gonna get SIM card, get some money, find my hotel, then go out in the streets. Let's see if I can get an eSIM. It's always a little harder than physical SIMs. Do you have eSIM?
Yes, so we do have eSIM, yeah.
Cool. What do you have? 7 day?
These are the plans.
I'll take 7 day. All right, I've got internet on my phone. And here we go. I've got $100 in Nepalese money. That's about 13,000 Nepalese rupees. Okay, let's try to find a hotel now we have the money. I always try to get like about $50, $100 in cash just in case, because it's always very helpful if you need a taxi, if you need anything and they don't take credit cards. Very important. So let's see what we can find over there. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Hello. Okay, some guy came to talk to me and he said someone called him and he was with the hotel, and he said I have to go wait at the coffee shop over there. So I'm just gonna do it. People are super friendly so far. Yeah, they just seem open and nice, welcoming. It's cool. Love it. I have to go over there and wait. Alright, we're driving to the hotel and it's so cool. I'm already seeing tons of photos that I would love to create here. It's awesome. Whether it's people just sitting at the bar or the barbershop over there. There's so much stuff happening. I'm kind of excited for exploring the city. I think I'll go early morning, like at sunrise on top of tonight. Super excited to see all that. Oh, so fun. Okay, out of the car and just made it to the hotel. I'm on the rooftop and look how, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I gotta go get my camera. Look at that. We did some shots with the 7200. The light is perfect right now. It's gonna peek through. Jeremy's gonna come in later tonight. Let's go get the 7200. I'll meet you in a second. Okay, let's grab the camera right away because I'm super pumped. I wanna try to get a quick shot with the sunset because it's not gonna last long. Woo! Okay, got the 7200. The sun is starting to peek through. I just want to change something in my camera first. Area daytime setting. I always change it in order to make sure I have the right time when I'm somewhere. And so I was talking about the yaks, and they're basically living above 3,000 meters. So that means I need to go really high in altitude to be able to see them, right? Kathmandu is about 1,400 meters high. We're gonna have to find a way to get there fairly quickly because I don't have too much time, so I'm not sure how and where yet, but we will make it happen. There's also some beautiful parts to explore around Kathmandu, so I'm pumped. I am pumped, and look at this. I think this is a monkey temple over there. So cool. Jeremy's gonna come soon. I'm gonna go take some photos, and that will be for you in the next episode. Look at this. Oh my god, with the birds flying through. Whoosh.